Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. It is nearing the end of the month. It's now May 28th. June 1st is on Saturday? Sunday. Okay. Couple days
Start of
left.
meteorological summer.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll get to our hot forecast for the beginning of June here in just a moment. But first, of course, we'd like to remind you that we're live on Facebook every weekday morning, right around this time. Stays on your Facebook feed, though, throughout the day, so you can watch it whenever it works best for you, or listen to it as a podcast. Just go to inform.com/podcast and look for the Inform Minute.
All right, today still kind of stuck under some clouds, maybe a chance for some raindrops here and there.
Yeah.
But like Lisa said, things are going to heat up on the 10-day
Yeah,
forecast.
with lots of sunshine coming too. I have us in and out of clouds today. Partly to mostly cloudy, stray sprinkle, quick light shower. Similar to yesterday, but not the downpour thunder aspect. We kind of lose some of that energy for today. So chance at a small sprinkle, light shower, temperature to about 70 this afternoon, light wind. So if you're not getting rained on, and even if you do get rained on, it's short-lived. It looks like a pretty decent day, comfortable, mild. Temps near average this afternoon. Tomorrow, though, we ditch the rain chances, we get rid of the clouds, sunshine takes over, and temperatures get into the upper 70s to near 80s. So we start inching in that direction. Into the 80s on Friday, looking at about 84 for your Friday afternoon. It's been about 2 weeks since we've been in the 80s, so the heat will feel a little different, I think. Looks like a light wind kind of day too, and not much for cloud cover. So if you are out and about, you're doing yard work, you're going for a walk, I think it's going to start feeling pretty warm with lots of sun and not much for wind and low humidity too. It's not like we have one of those hot, humid ones.
Sure.
Not steamy, but starting to get a little sweaty, a little more summer-like. I'll keep the temperature near 80 on Saturday, partly cloudy, chance at a small pop-up shower in the afternoon. If you are doing outdoor things this weekend on Saturday, I wouldn't cancel any of those plans. You might just briefly get rained on. It's very hit or miss, and most of us miss out. For your Sunday then, that first day of June, that's the toastiest day of the forecast.
Okay.
The peak of the heat, upper 80s to near 90. It's gonna be toasty. It's gonna be a good lake day on Sunday. It doesn't look like much for wind right now. It's a little too soon for a good wind forecast, but we'll keep an eye on it. Just a warm, sunny day on Sunday. Still in the mid 80s on Monday, so that nice lake weather continues if you want to play hooky on Monday. Tuesday's where watch out for your next organized chance of rain. Looks like some thunderstorms are possible by about Tuesday evening. That's thanks to a cold front moving through. So once we're on the other side of the cold front, then we do cool down a little bit. Temperatures back closer to about 70 degrees, low 70s Wednesday, Thursday, maybe even upper 60s on Friday. So a little bit cooler to round out next week. So we've got this up here, and then we will see thunderstorms in that transition to being a little bit cooler. Somewhat more of an active rain pattern for next week. I know we've got these small spit chances today, but the better chance of rain actually comes next week. So some nice dry days and sunshine and warmth on the way. Okay, I think that's about it.
Cool. Looking
Feels
forward to
like summer as we do start meteorological
that.
summer.
Yeah. Fitting.
Yeah, exactly. Right on cue. Okay,
Cool.
that's all. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Lydia. Well, happening today, sentencing for two men convicted in a case where a family froze to death near the U.S.-Canadian border. Harsh Kumar Patel and Steve Shand were found guilty in federal court on 4 counts related to human smuggling back in November. The men were part of a complex illegal operation that brought people from India into the U.S. In January of 2020, the family of 4 froze to death while trying to cross the border. They were found just feet from the border with Minnesota. Patel and Shand each face up to 20 years in prison.
Right now, the Spirit Lake tribe says its tap water is unsafe. They're telling people there don't drink it or use it for any cooking right now. Tests show that there are elevated levels of manganese in the water supply, and the state of North Dakota says consuming high levels of that silvery metal can cause memory problems. It's especially hazardous to babies. The tribe will have bottled water available today and will hand out more starting tomorrow. Now, an important note, this is not a boil order. Actually, do not boil the water, and because if you do that, it might actually increase the concentration of the manganese that's in the water, so you don't want that.
5 years. That's how much time a Fargo man will spend in prison for shooting and killing his friend. Last September, 25-year-old Tyreek Taylor Roberts killed 25-year-old Caleb Moses during an argument outside an apartment building. Taylor Roberts was originally charged with murder. Last month, he pleaded guilty to manslaughter. Taylor Roberts claimed self-defense.
We're working to find out when a Moorhead mother will be in court after being extradited from Cass County to Clay County. She's charged with second-degree murder in the death of her 20-month-old son. 32-year-old Valerie Zamora was arrested in Fargo. She made her first court appearance in Cass County on Tuesday. Then she was taken to Clay County Jail, where she still is. On May 15th, she brought her sick toddler to the hospital, where he died. Court documents note multiple contusions, injuries to the child's face, jaw, liver, pancreas, and bowel. Zamora faces up to 40 years in prison for his death.
Today, the Minnesota Timberwolves season is on the line.
Yeah.
They face a win or go home matchup against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Tip-off for Game 5 is at 7:30. You can watch it on ESPN.
Today on Hot Mic with Dom Izzo, after a three-sport standout career at Davies, Fargo's Cole Haja chose baseball and now has the chance to play in the majors. He visits with Dom about spending time this year in the SEC. Plus, Bison wide receiver Chris Harris joins the show to chat about his breakout 2024 season and what he has in store for his senior season. That's from 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra and Inform.com.
And join us for our next newscast coming up this morning. It's at 11 o'clock, and then we have you covered starting at 4 this afternoon, 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10.
Make sure to join us tomorrow morning as well for First News, 5 to 7. We'd love to have you join us on air.
Have a great day, everyone.